Hi, Dougherty Dolphins. This is Miss Annie, and I'm here to teach the next art lesson called A Moment in Time. The artist is Salvador Dali. He was born in 1904 in Catalonia, Spain. He had always loved art, and his parents supported that, so he started drawing lessons. At age 10, went to the Madrid School of Fine Arts when he was a teen, and had his first solo exhibit when he was 19 years old. He's an artist who had a big personality. He liked to give a show. He liked to shock people. And that was true even in the way he dressed, how he interacted with people, and how he styled his mustache. So you can tell by this picture and the next one. Now, Dali's type of art is most interesting. It's called Surrealism, which is something that started in Europe in the early 1920s. And it's when you have symbolism of real things and you kind of tie it together in a world of fantasy and dreams. Salvador Dali is best known for this oil painting that he completed in 1931. It is called The Persistence of Memory, and it is shown right now in New York City at the Museum of Modern Art. It's often referred to as melting clocks or soft watches. In this painting, clocks are representing the passing of time. And when Dali painted the clocks, he imagined camembert cheese melting in the sun. Now, Dali had this theory. He believed time could be hard or soft. Hard time is like if I say this YouTube video is 10 minutes, it actually is 10 minutes. That's hard time. He also believed that time could be soft, and that means that there's a part of your brain that makes time feel faster or slower based on your experiences. For example, if you were in a place that you didn't really want to be at, maybe it was really, really boring, time would feel like it was passing so slow. You might be looking at a watch or asking someone, how much longer do we have to be here? That is the type of thing that Salvador Dali painted. So in The Persistence of Memory, this painting, he showed a very boring place that time maybe felt like it was going by slow, so he painted the clocks melted. Now what I want you to do is the exact opposite. I want you to think of a time you were super happy and having a lot of fun. That time felt like it went by really fast. Maybe it was like a birthday party, and at the end of the party, you're like, whoa, 3 hours just passed. That is the kind of moment I want you to draw, paint, or sketch. And you can use any materials that you have at home. Now, your challenge would be to include a clock somewhere in your artwork. And it's the opposite of what Dali did. So not melting clocks. You want the clock to show that it went by fast. So maybe it's running or falling off the page or very, very small. So here's my example. I decided to use watercolor, and this is watercolor you can buy at any store for like $2, $3. I decided to use watercolor because my happy place where time feels like it goes by really fast is the beach. So I thought watercolor would be the best for that. And I did use this technique where I made it very, very wet so the colors would be light. And then I blotted it with a dry paper towel. I did want different layers of color, so I waited it for it to dry before I did, painted again over it, like the palm tree and then the dark blue and the far part of the ocean. And I did use a dry brush to make the marks in the sand because I wanted it to look sandy. And of course, I put two cute little animals there. So, two crabs holding claws, because why not make it cute? And this is my final painting. And see if you can find a hidden clock somewhere. It might be in the palm tree. Here are some other examples. Malia, my 15-year-old, sketched this with pencil. Every time she went to the Alameda County Fair, the whole day would go by in a blink. And my 10-year-old Ava did this with oil pastels. When she would go to the playground with her friends, that is when time would feel like it was going faster. So now it's your turn. I can't wait to see what you come up with.